Welcome back, everybody. Back with a video. Today we're going to be showcasing 1000-Year Bloodwork Kisuke Round 4 Resurrected. Now this Kisuke, I'll be honest, he actually surprised me. So in terms of a resurrection, I think he got a really good resurrection. He picked up damage to enemies not affected by element 50%. That is basically 50% Berserker. Now keep in mind, if you do use them in any other content where they are used, they inflict a status on him, he's losing that 50% damage buff, which I do think is going to hurt him in the long run. Obviously, in terms of IT, right, just be extremely careful if you do want to take him on IT, just because, again, if your teammates inflict an element, he's losing all that damage, right? So he has a 50% damage to enemies not affected by element. Now, if he got the 100%, I think he'd be absolutely, you'll be beyond stupid. But in terms of a resurrection, I think it's good. He also got Havoc 20%, which is perfect for him because he did need it, in my opinion, just because his kit's a bit wonky, so trying to get all the range he can does help out a lot. SA1 is going to be the three-way split, just like the Stark. It's really bad. Him having the Havoc doesn't really help that much, in my opinion, on the SA1, just because it's a three-way split already. SA2 is going to be a 690, which again, it's a 690 around him and has double hits. It's a double phase, pretty much. There's one phase and there's a second phase. It's a really good SA2. I wish it was like a 960, but of course, 690. Can't be complaining in terms of a character, especially this character, because he's extremely old at this point. And SA3 is going to be a Beyond Full Screen, being a 1200. Again, he's not too shabby. I will say this, if you have him 5.5, he's not a bad option to work on. You do see in the background right now, there's IT, and that was going to be IZ. In terms of DPS, he holds up quite nicely. 50% Berserker is really nothing to scoff at. If you do have the links as well in terms of full stamina, such as Chad, maybe the Aizen, and maybe just another link there to put him, maybe like the Soifon, the T-Way Soifon. He isn't too bad. I've always loved this character in terms of visually. Like, you see his gameplay, everything about it I like. His Nash strength, nice. SA3, nice. SA1 with the stitches shooting out, and it's so sick. I love this character. So I would actually say it's his redemption arc, because he's actually pretty good now. Now obviously, Hollow Killer, he got some competition. This man got to fight against Retsu, Roka, the new Quincy Ichigo, so it's a bit of a yikers, but he's a fun character. I think he's a fun character, right? The game's all about playing with characters you do like. Now, I would say, listen, you could use him in IT. I believe, trust me when I say this, I would rather farm characters with what I like over a farmer. I can care less about farming more pots. That's just my opinion. So if you want to use them, go for it, right? If you want to play with them, you can host your own lobbies. Be extremely careful, though. Like I did say earlier, if you have an element if it's a stats element, it is going to be a terrible time for you. But overall, I love this Kisuke a lot. He's pretty fun. If you want to work on him, go for it. I think he got a perfect resurrection. He's good in DPS, having 50%. Overall, I like him. He's a good character now. Other than that, thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you have a good day, and I will see you guys later on. Peace out.